I'm going to do my best to talk about what I believe is the lie of socialism, but also the lie of capitalism. I do have one of them that I do favor and think is a better system, but everything is flawed. And I do love the concept. I think it's the most true that I know that when you say something is bad, you need to say something is bad as opposed to what? Or something is no good as opposed to what? Give me the better form. Merely being able to poke holes in something is not productive. It's probably not very informative or true intelligence. It's maybe the start of the process, but you'll get anything, grow anything, achieve anything from that alone. So let's talk first about the lie of socialism. The lie of socialism is that its end result, if you can get there, maybe could be a good idea, assuming you could even get there. But in order to get there, you have to, in order to have each person have an equal share or close to an equal share portioned out, you have to give power to something or someone, right? So unless it's AI, which is at some point programmed by humans somewhere in its genesis, or you give it to a human or humans, then there is the ability for massive flaws to happen, for power to be strengthened in one central area and cause tyranny. And unless you have some type of very effective checks upon this, that's the inevitable solution. And that's how it seems to play out almost everywhere we see absolute socialism attempted. Then that's assuming that the end result of socialism is good, which is that everybody has this kind of almost simple existence where they have their basic needs met and they go on doing what they want to do with their life and enjoy their life. But with that perspective, I think the big missing point is the idea that we are not made for work. Are we made for bone crushing work to hate every moment of our lives? Well, if you think we're made for anything, now you're injecting some type of creator. And if you believe in a creator, that's great. But if you don't, then I recommend you eliminate that thought. But let's assume you believe in a creator, which is the only reason you would ever have that thought about what we're made for, assuming there's an intentionality behind the making of us. Then let's grant that we're not made to unduly suffer. But when we talk about suffering, to what extent are we talking about? How most of us live our lives, the vast majority of us live our lives, as far as objectively, in our modern society and what's called the first world, is the idea of what easy life would be compared to 300, 400 years ago, especially 1,000 years ago. Our problem is not getting enough food, it's making sure we don't eat too much food. Our problem isn't working too much, it's making sure we move enough so that we are not obese and die. But socialism assumes that that's the outcome we're after, is kind of a hedonistic outcome of to just have life's pleasures and have less suffering. But suffering is what produces meaning. Having purpose. And suffering and purpose, those actions of embarking upon that is what you would call work. And if the work needs to be done, it needs to be done by something or someone. So therefore, it has some purpose. Of course, some work is better for other people, and some work has more meaning to other people, and that's all fine and good. And some people are better at some types of work than others. But contributing is something that we generate or gain fulfillment and meaning from. I believe that's a general human emotion. In the next video, I'm going to talk about the lie of capitalism.